Hi everyone. Well, this was fun. Loads of bits and pieces this week. Apparently my least favourite colour is blue. I didn't even know that myself. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to week 2 of the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge. I finally downloaded all of the weeks, which I'm really happy with. So let's move to week 2. Is your least favourite colour? Well, this was hard because I don't really have a least favourite colour, but I chose blue. So I've picked out a few blue things that I can use. I don't know how that got in there. A sewing notion. I've got a little bit of fabric here with some stitching on it that has been through rust dyeing and tea dyeing and goodness knows what. So we'll try and use that. Something out of the recycle bin. Well, that would have to be this bit of cardboard, which I actually think is quite interesting. And a foreign language, well, that would be this label out of a piece of clothing. It's got English on the back, so I'm just going to use that side. And a tea bag cover. So I've got the whole thing. I've just dried it out and cleaned the tea out. And then we'll probably do something on that. All right, so let's get started. See what we can come up with today. So I've been doing some Sizzix or whatever it is with your machine, cutting flowers out. That's how I got the reverse, these flowers. So I sometimes just use up old paper and then I can use them in collages and stuff. So I'm going to do something on the back of the page first, either with this or around it or something. So let me just get started. Got some texture paste here. This is Gesso one. You just get that in Spotlight here in Australia. I'm just going to do some texture in the background. Alright, it's dry. Let's take it off, see how it looks. Okay. It's given us a rougher background, which is good. Don't know if I'm going to use those bits. No, maybe not. I'll just put them over there though, because you just never know, do you? Okay, so it's all dry. That's good. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is maybe add these in the background, just over the rough bits. I don't know what's going to end up showing and what's not. Just wanted to have something peeking out from the back of the recycled cardboard, like this. Anyway, we'll see, won't we? Alright, let's get them stuck on. Bit of a background going on. This paper was so jazzy. I think it's some kind of Chinese paper or something, I don't know. But it was a bit out there and I thought I'm not going to use that for much, so I'll just do some die cut flowers with it. And yeah, I've got a whole tub of them now. I'll end up using for something and cut them in half or add them to the backs of stuff, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, let's just see what's showing. And then this will go down next. Maybe like that. I'm going to actually do some, it's not very thick, it's like a layer of the cardboard, so I'm fascinated with cardboard. I love working with it as well. I love the way it looks. I made whole journals out of it. I just love it. I don't know what is happening with this glue stick. It just leaves a mess everywhere. Ugh. Alright, let's get this stuck down. Think about there. I really love how it's rough at the side there too. That's really cool. And then I want that at the back. I don't think so. I think I had it there to start with. All right. And that's good. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Alright, so I've just got some gesso on a bit of this, and I might just add some up here as well. I really love how gesso looks on cardboard. I think it looks really cool. Alright, let's get the other elements on and see how we go. So we'll put our little teapotty thing on first. Once I'd decided that blue was my least favourite colour, then I had to go and hunt for pictures with blue in it. Oh. I must have decided I was going to make it a tag at one time or something. It's got a, it looks like it's shaped like a tag there. Maybe put this under here. It's a bit white that, but hopefully it'll fade into the background. Going to sit over the top of the cardboard there, so that's good. Yeah, I really love how that looks. Looks really good. And we've got our piece of fabric. Probably need a different kind of glue. Funny how little tiny bits of fabric can be useful to use just like in something like this. I wonder if I could have frayed that there a bit. That's good. And we've got our little piece of jigsaw. Maybe there. Haven't used an actual jigsaw piece before. But I actually found it on the floor at the thrift store. So I just kneeled down, put it in my pocket and thought, I know exactly where I'm going to use that. I suppose that's the joy of having the prompts early so that you can scavenge around for things. Alright, so now we've got our tea bag, which probably sit here somewhere. And I kind of like the to go around there and tuck under, I think. It's not technically blue, but... And then we'll need to do some stenciling or something on that, preferably in blue. Alright, so let me get that stuck down. Like that. Okay. I'm liking that. Right now I just need to do a little bit of stenciling or something on there, and Oops. I did have another jigsaw piece, but I don't think it will be right to use it. And I was going to try and rip it off. It's sort of coming apart there. I found 2 of them on the floor, but I can't really get it off, and it's just going to rip and look a mess. So I don't think that would be right there. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of stenciling. So I'm just going to go and have a look for a stencil. Okay, I've got the Uncharted Mariner Distress Oxide, and I've chosen this stamp here, which is just like a little, I don't know, flower or a bush or something. I don't know. Probably easier to do it that way. Quite like this Uncharted Mariner colour. So, as you can see, blue is not really technically my least favourite colour, but had to choose something, hey? Let's just see if we can stamp that on there. I think that way would be nice. Yep, there we go. And that just finishes the tea bag off. I quite like that, so let's just do some paint splatter. And a bit of blue around the outside. Maybe some dark blue. So funny. These paints were, I've only got them, these are just, I don't know, cheapy paints that I use just for crafting, and I let my grandson use them. And as you can see, they ended up like that, and I just use them, doesn't matter. Don't actually want it on the cardboard, just want it all around. Like a background. Okay, that's the paint dry. Looks quite nice actually in the background. And I've just got some just normal masking tape. I'm just going to add a couple of little bits just here and there, just to tie it in. And with the industrial feel of the cardboard, kind of like to use masking tape. I think that's good. But just little bits. Don't want anything too much. It's just a few bits here and there. And maybe the last bit over here. A few squiggles there. And that's probably going to be done. I'll just bring you down a little bit closer. About there, I think. Oops, that's a bit too far. About there. That's pretty good. Yeah, so that's week 2 of the collage, done and dusted. We've got our least favourite colour, sewing notion, something out of the recycle bin, a foreign language, which is that there from the clothing tag, and a tea bag cover which we stenciled, or stamped rather. So yep, there we go. Alright, so I'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a good week. See you later.